Last world tour, choreographing 3 numbers and performed for her.
Wow.
Worked with Jackie Chan, Kung Fu star Donnie Yen, and been to 20 countries to teach and perform martial arts.
That's amazing. Yeah, so we're here today. We're going to do a workout. PhIlip's going to show me some martial arts stuff, training. And this is kind of a typical session in what he would do, especially with a beginner. That's me. First off, we're going to warm up because it is cold. We're in the garage. We're going to do a normal general warm-up, and then we're going to go into some technical,
some martial arts specific things,
stuff. So
just do some generic conditioning first,
yeah.
It's a little cold, a little rainy day in Vegas, but we're going to have fun.
So if you have any questions, please ask away. We're going to do the warm-up. My dad will be filming and sending them over, okay? Alright.
Alright, which one want to hit first?
Alright, so we're going to do 30 seconds. 30-second jump rope.
Alright, I'm sorry, jump rope.
30-second fast feet. We're going to go 30-second plank, so from the elbows to the bar, and then we're going to 30-second row. Okay, so we're trying to hit all areas of the warm-up.
Jumping rope is really good for your cardio, for your ankles. Also, a common mistake when you jump rope, don't lean back too much to affect your lower back. Tuck your tailbone in and lean forward when you jump to absorb the impact through your legs. Don't just go pop, pop, pop. So let's go. The martial art way.
Rows.
Smooth. Action. Yeah.
Timer.
Got a timer, but I'm warming up.
Okay.
Alright, 30 seconds. Let's go.
Sir. When I was a kid, my dad used to make me jump rope all the time with that heavy rope.
Heavy rope,
You
yeah?
know those tie style?
This is a light rope for
It's good, it's for speed, it's for speed.
15.
Ooh, and I used to do it.
25. 30.
Ready, switch.
Switch.
Oh.
Go.
In about 2 months' time, we'll be sweating in here. It's so hot in Vegas.
This would be the hot garage.
I've got a fan, but I don't have a heater.
That's alright. It's the new fitness studio craze.
Go.
Hot CrossFit.
There you go.
Yeah.
Which one? Plank, that was fast feet.
Fast
I'll go
feet.
here.
Go.
Cardio.
15. 25.
Sir. Yo.
Stop.
Go.
Yes, sir.
Go.
What you been doing?
Stop.
Makes it feel like jelly.
Woo!
Righty. Alright. Round 2.
Round 2. Round dos.
Go.
Any questions?
Oh, yeah.
No?
Ask any questions? Guys.
15.
You guys want to know anything about boxing, circus, fitness, martial arts in general? Ask away.
25.
We're here for you guys.
Stop.
Let's go.
Boy.
Go.
I have a question for you, Philip.
Yeah.
Starting at 5 years old,
Yep.
how many days do you train a week?
6 days a week.
6 days a week?
It rolled to 1 hour a day starting.
Yeah.
About 6, it goes to 3 hours a day.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, 1 hour boxing, 1 hour kickboxing, 1 hour karate.
Wow. 3 hours a day at 6 years old.
Yeah.
6 days a week.
Yeah.
That's really awesome.
25.
Some dedication there, guys.
Hey, but you have quite the gymnastics background too.
Yeah.
What was that like?
Well, I started at 7
Yeah.
and we trained 4 hours
Wow.
a day, but 3 times a week.
But hey, that's
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
Hour-wise, it works out about the same.
Yeah. And then we would up that to maybe 4 or 5 times a week. I think 5 times a week was the usual, and it was for 4 hours. But that was like,
15.
warm up for half an hour,
Yeah.
stretch for half an hour, 45 minutes. Do the main content and then condition at the end for like 45 minutes, half an hour.
25. Wayne, how did you first get into surf? Question.
How did I first get into surf?
James?
I got into surf. I said I was competing for Great Britain sports acro team, and then I sent a video reel to Cirque audition, and they asked for a specific video of catching shoulders, and then the next thing I knew, I was flying to Vegas to work in the state.
15.
How about you, Phil?
Well, similar. I was actually scouted for COD
Yeah?
when I was 19.
Oh, wow.
But I didn't decide to go. Maybe I was just nervous.
Yeah.
Coming to Vegas by myself.
Stop.
19 guys.
So I get in touch with the casting, and they had an open audition about a bunch of students. And they said, hey,
Go.
how about you do something?
Oh yeah? Nice.
So randomly that day, I did some solo for them, and they got the call for Zumanity. What a crazy ride that was, huh?
That was, yeah.
What is it like
15.
converting from Mystere going to Zumanity?
For me, the money is more what I did as aqua sport. And so going to Mystere in the first place was the hard part.
Stop.
And then I was training on the side for the
Little bit.
Mystere back up.
Like a different discipline a little bit.
Yeah, it was completely to teeter board.
Oh, teeter board.
So I had to they were flying off the teeter board onto my
Go.
shoulders.
Wow.
So, but I didn't, it's all a very different technique and all this stuff from what aqua sport is. So it was very hard. So I started training the back up hand to hand. And that's because that's where I felt comfortable.
In the Mystere show.
In the station.
Nice.
I trained every morning in a squash court with my partner. Every morning for like 2 hours. Me and Tati would train until we could do the act. And then we trained for another year before we got the call.
And that's why you're doing shows.
And that, yeah, whilst I'm doing shows at night.
Nah. So most of you don't know, at the Cirque work is generally about 10 shows a week.
Yeah. 10 shows a week.
So when you're training on top of 10 shows a week,
Go.
it keeps you busy.
For sure. It's like a full-time job.
How old was Rowan when you started getting involved with the workouts?
From the age you could stand up.
25. Stop.
Yeah, from when he was old enough to stand up, I had him stand on my hands. And then he was just watching me work out.
Go.
I didn't make him work out. He just watched me, then he wanted to participate a little bit. And that's what I did. I haven't made him do it. If he doesn't want to do it, I don't make him. I try to keep it his choice for now. I would like him to get into more stuff, but for now. If I do it, I lead by example, he copies. And I hopefully he thinks it's normal.
30. Stop.
That's more set.
Yeah.
You can warm it up now.
Alright, sweet. Nice and warm. We're
Let's do a
gonna
quick body stretch.
stretch. Wayne's favourite thing. I suppose for you, you have to stretch for
Yeah, I have to have
your
limits.
kids.
But like, unlike you guys, in gymnastics sports you have to stretch from the beginning.
Yeah.
I didn't start stretching until 17, 18.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Let's put that one there next week for you.
Before that,
Yeah.
before that age, it was always, if you could touch your toes, then it's good enough.
Yeah.
You know?
Sorry guys, probably feel like sick now. Trying to put my phone down. Can you see? There we go.
You did any equipment to go on?
No equipment for handstands. That's just your body weight. Against the wall maybe. Probably the best place to learn a handstand.
A lot of wall techniques to do.
Yeah.
You can go back facing the wall, then eventually turn so that your chest actually faces the wall, and find the empty balance. Try to catch
Yeah.
with your arms.
Yeah. So let's do this.
Yeah, let's do a quick little thing. Maybe we'll face angled a little bit. So start neck rotation. Rotate. Reverse direction. I'm just gonna do a very generic whole body thing just for the hell of it.
Yeah, just do it. I haven't done this.
Hands straight, look to the left, middle, right, middle. Ready to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look up, middle, down, middle. Go 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Arms up, chest up. Relax the elbow and then kind of like pull tension through the back. Yep. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So kind of like you're pulling a weight.
Yes.
Resistance a little
Resist,
bit,
and then
explode. Yeah. Palm open, thumb open to the side. 1, same thing. So find that angle and then stretch past that.
Past it, okay.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Circle. Big breath. In martial art, the breathing is super important. Helps to bring oxygen into the blood.
Yeah.
Also keep you relaxed and centered. Reverse in direction and straight back. Okay, I'm gonna go up like this, fist up. Go up onto the ball of your foot. Drop your weight down and just shake your hand. Yeah, when you do that, elbow go down like you're striking a table with the fist,
Okay.
and then relax. Go. 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 Up. One more. Go. Okay, let's do all of it together.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Circle. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Straight up. Actually, we missed that. 8 and down. Hands up. Generic waster. Twist. We can do this one. Keep your knees slightly bent, and then roll up. So a little different. That way your weight's cutting, which means that if I'm gonna strike, I lift.
Nice.
When I hit.
It's always working the motion.
Yeah. Hip circles. Why not?
No, for
Because it's morning, and you gotta wake up your body. All the way.
I need to do more stretching, guys. I mean, like in gymnastics, we would do, an hour warm up. That's conditioning, and then stretching, static stretching, dynamic stretching.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. But
A lot of people don't know the difference. Static and
stretching.
dynamic.
Yeah.
Maybe we tell them a little bit.
Well, dynamic. I do a lot of dynamic stretching with these guys, or that follow. Is stretching through movement. So with the muscles, it's more like what you're going to do. So normally they say to do dynamic stretching before and then static stretching after. But in gymnastics, we do both because we have to have the flexibility.
Yeah,
so,
and the speed.
Yeah, so we'll warm up with conditioning, we'll go dynamic stretching, so like leg kicks, keeping the leg, through the motion, a bit like what we just did here. And then static stretching will be holding for 20 to 30 seconds, where it's the muscle goes to tension and then relaxes, so it stretches more. But that's probably best after. For most people doing fitness at home, probably leave the static to the end, dynamic to warm up.
Yeah, so don't get too lazy. Sometimes people think stretching is a passive activity,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like, oh, I'm just gonna stretch, I'm just gonna sit.
Yeah.
But no, you gotta move. So let's do some more. You do some more.
Yeah, let's do it.
You can follow along. So squat straight down. Keep your hips just outside or your legs just outside your hip, okay? If you can't go down too low, your knees are hurting, that's all right. Take your time, maybe right here, that's fine, okay? Legs straight, push your knees straight, forearms down, then we're gonna brush the shins. So brush down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hands interlace. Reach the palm forward. Hands up to the shoulder, all the way up. Eyes look up and lift. So utilize a little bit of the lower back as well as get the flexibility. So breathe in, out, in, and breathe out when the hand passes the diaphragm. So you're breathing in still, holding, and then here. Yes, sir. Up, and out, up, out. Hold it and squat. Hands straight up. Yep. Get those shoulders straight. Thumbs pointing to the ceiling. You might feel something. I know. Depends on where you're at, I suppose.
Yeah.
Try not to bring this in front of your jaw. Try to keep your hands above the ears if possible. All right. Awesome. From here, left foot forward. Turn the right foot to the side. You grab 2 hands around your foot. If you cannot do that, put it on the knee. And we're gonna pull head to toe. So we're not bouncing ballistically in. We feel a stretch. Stretch is coming, and then you just go past the stretch a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Together. Woo, other one.
Yeah.
Same thing. Here, open. Catch that foot and pull. In gymnastics training, did you guys ever wear like track suits or?
Yeah, we'd always warm up with,
Right?
yeah, keep the body warm until we would finish the stretching.
So that's an important thing. So right now we're all hooded up. Why? It's a little cold, but 2, it helps retain the body heat so that your muscles can warm up a little faster.
Yeah,
It's important for preventing injury, right?
for sure, 100%.
So if you guys are at home, don't feel bad if you're suited up. Unless you're at Venice, then especially in summertime, you should take off your shirt if you're in Venice, right?
Yeah.
Just go shoulder width apart, feet angled at a corner, okay?
So feet are turned in slightly?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Slightly. So why? We're trying to stretch out the ankles a little bit
Yeah.
because we use weird stances and weird hooks.
Yeah.
Grab the back of the heel and chin reach forward. So not back, down.
Down. Okay, down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Reach to one of the feet, grab it with the feet pointing to your face, and pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Switch. And 1, 2.
I have a question. Why is it 8 count? How's the counting?
Why is it 8 count?
Yeah, like, is this
Good
specific
question.
to martial arts or?
Nah, well, it's a sports thing. Usually we do 8 count. It's kind of from dance too.
Yeah.
But the 8 count in a militaristic way is just the structure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You break it up those groups.
Okay.
It's actually 4 counts. There should be 4
1,
counts.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. The rhythm of 4, 8, there's 16, 36.
Yeah.
There's different number patterns that give a certain natural biorhythm to the body. That's the belief.
Oh wow.
So when you're doing this 8 times 4, they believe that it's kind of like integrating into the body more.
Okay.
If it's true, I don't know. Let's get some scientists out there to collaborate.
Yeah, because in gymnastics we don't really have a count system.
No?
It's more like hold it until you cry.
The number system, yeah.
Yeah, we don't.
Well,
But, I
we
mean,
do
I've
that.
seen counts.
So we use the ballistic first, let the nerves open with the mind, the brain.
Okay.
Because first thing is you move the muscle.
Yeah.
Then you start to feel nerve
Mhm.
and sometimes the tendon.
Yeah.
After that, then you can align the bone.
Yeah.
So for most people that do martial art, we need to start too young.
Mhm.
So we program the muscle first
Yeah.
to have that constant firing feeling.
Okay.
Then, if we need to do more, then we do the static stretch, like
Okay.
sit there until you
Yeah,
cry. We'll do something for our ankles right now, which is a really fundamental warm up. It's kind of silly, but really good. We're going to lift up on our heel onto the ball of the foot, up and down, 20 times. Yeah, just really enjoy it.
I haven't done any of this stuff before, guys. I mean, I've done similar stuff in gymnastics, but this is the first time I've trained with PhIlip, so this is fun for me.
Well, it's fun for me too. Thanks for having me come out. So we do grab one leg push that ankle down so you get a little more boom right into the ball and then they go
Yeah,
long.
yeah.
Same for the calf. So other side, 20.
Your sister's on. Give me a thumbs up.
Hi, Charlene.
How old's your sister?
She's a year older than me. She looks 20 years old now.
Shake it out. I got a sister too. She works here in Vegas too.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, she did performing arts for a bit and she's a banker now. She's over there handling the money.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Good
we
way
do
to-
a horse stance or just like a general sumo squat, right? So when you do this, the feet, a little bit different, is it points straight. The knee goes over the toe, the second toe, and you sink right there. First, yeah, just find the range, perfect. Now, the trick part is where you go straight up.
Push the hips
Well,
forward.
yeah, so instead of here,
Yeah.
try to go whoa, all the way back by using the glute. Shoulder relax and bounce.
Andy Peter's giving you a wave.
What's up, Andy? How you doing, bud?
And squat.
Charlie's saying top band swing.
Now we bounce into that 5 times.
Okay.
So you go up, down, up, down. So let's go together. Right? 1, down, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Shake it out. Oh,
Legs.
now would be a great time for any questions, so we can chill out with the legs. What do you want to ask? Ask away. We'll move
Invisible
it to.
chair.
Invisible chair. Ryan does jiu-jitsu next door and he comes back every day and well, every time he trains he's like, Daddy, I don't want to do invisible chairs. The guy makes him do invisible chairs.
What's invisible? Oh, okay.
Squat hold.
like that.
I suppose you tell a
Okay.
5-year-old do squat hold, they're like, no. But you say,
Invisible
just
chair.
do invisible chairs,
Brilliant.
making it fun.
Brilliant.
So,
This is
I
the
mean,
key.
Philip's got strong legs, but
I didn't wear the shorts today.
you don't
but
squat,
They're up there.
do you? You don't like squat lift.
You know, I did a little bit
But
in the past, but really no.
it's all from doing martial arts, like being in this stance.
Yeah.
I've seen him train and warm up at work, and like it's very, very impressive.
A lot of dynamic tension within
Yeah,
the muscles.
yeah.
So let's do some more. So that's 1. There's 5.
Okay, great.
So
His legs.
we'll do just a little bit
No.
because usually the horse we do like that kind of drill. Then we'll hit like
Yeah.
a minute to 3 minutes sustained. But we're not gonna do that.
Okay.
So we do 4 stance. Switch your feet. It's
Okay.
basically a lunge. The difference from some things is that the toes will point
Always
inward.
in.
Yeah, a little
Like
bit.
this?
So if you don't mind, right? The
Yeah.
hip turns here, back foot over there.
Okay. So like
Basically, you want to align that your back foot can point straight without any obstruction from the front.
this. Okay.
If I'm fighting, when I turn, boom, I don't want to be across myself,
Because then you lost bounce.
of course. And I have minimum access to my rear weapon.
Okay.
My hands here can go this far, this hand cuts short.
Ah, okay.
When I turn, I can reach.
Really good for.
So
See you guys.
in the lunge, we just warm it up, but we keep the same principle.
Yeah, of course.
So your lunge sink down straight, toes slightly inward. My hips ideally point right to the corner, left to the other side. So right to right, left to left. And bounce.
This is
1.
very informative, thank you.
You're welcome. So we're doing it for
Our pleasure. So just sink, hold it. So this is why, honestly, we're just turning the muscle down
Yeah.
so that when we stretch, it's more relaxed.
Yeah.
Back leg super engaged, hold it. Hand on the hip. Breathe. Try to push the back foot down flat so all the toes and the plantar of the foot grips the floor. From here, squeeze like you're pulling the mat together inside.
Pull. Okay. So
Pull the
in.
floor. Like imagine, yeah, the floor is pulling from the toes. Okay? Hands down, hips down, heel up. So you can do this way or this way, whatever's up to you. Stretching down. Now go left hand on the knee, right hand on the hip. Stretch back.
Oh, that's a good stretch for my hip.
Yes, sir. Do it again. Go down. When you're here, now push the heel back so it elongates the leg. I'm going to show sideways. When you're here, a lot of us will have a little relaxedness in the knee. And it'll start to collapse and it'll start to shake. Push it back to find the length. And then go up onto the thigh. Okay? Let's check it out. So go down a little lower, sir. Push that knee back. Fine. There. Now go from there. Perfection.
Whoa.
Perfection.
Big stretch. Hip flexor.
Okay, enough. We'll go down. Let's hit the other side. So go up. Boom. Forward stance, other side. Bending the knee, hands on the hip, and just warm it up with a couple bounds. Do about 16, which is 2-8. 6, 7, 8, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. Hold it. Lock out the back leg. Squeeze. Pull the muscle, yeah. Pull the legs together. When you place your back foot, you want to have it really defined where it is. Don't let it float behind your body. Relaxed. Find it and squeeze. Hips down, heel up. Bouncing. Bouncing. Yes, sir. So we're finding that range of motion.
Yeah.
Push the heel back. Bop, lock it out. Hand on the knee, hand on the hip. And stretch. You can bounce if you want or be still. Really up to you.
Someone's put without socks. No question mark, it says without socks.
I like without socks better. Stand up. Without socks helps you grip the floor.
Yeah.
But really it depends on your training environment. If you're on the concrete, you don't want maybe a cold concrete on the bottom of your foot. However, in our belief, you train barefoot so that the muscles of the foot can actually get connected to the floor. Sometimes with your tennis shoe, we rely on the tread to help with the perceived stability.
Yeah.
So we want stability to come from the actual foot and the ankle, not from the tread on the shoe. All right?
In gymnastics, we would wear socks just for because we're on carpet. So
Yeah, carpet would be
stretching
a
and
good,
stuff.
good way. But also, to second that, when you have a certain level, the socks are really great, especially on carpet, because you can actually build up your muscles a little bit better with the
Yeah.
socks. Because you start to slip and slide.
And if you're in a cold garage like this, wear socks because your feet will freeze.
Definitely. And if you wear the snow is, maybe get some snow boots. Because when you lift those up, it's going to build you up too.
Again, it's
More
keeping
heavy.
that principle of we're still warming up. So if you're in a hot climate and you feel warm and you're on a mat
you
like
do
this,
so
where,
much, yeah.
you can take your socks off. But
A lot of people say like in yoga, the no socks, it's hot.
yeah,
Like a hot yoga, they like to strip it down. But I said, in India, that's just called yoga.
yeah, it's no hot.
Because it's hot.
These exercises look great.
Cool.
Thank you. If you have the time, this will be up on YouTube. So
So
take a
go to
look.
YouTube, take a look.
And if you're not ready to do it now, save a day and bust them out. Wayne's got a whole set of exercises from
Yeah.
different coaches.
And we'll do this again eventually. Me and Philip will come over and we'll do some more stuff. He's got great knowledge. People out there, like I said before, keep it different. Like today, I'm doing a martial art workout. It's working out. It's keeping fit, active. It's different, and I'm gonna enjoy it. And I'm gonna go away not thinking, oh, that was hard. Like it's not like a chore. Like people
Yeah.
always, you work out. You shouldn't be a chore. Set yourself a goal. Set yourself a challenge. Do something fun. Do something exciting. I mean, I'm sweating. Philip's sweating.
Yeah, I
And
like
it's
to put the
fun.
hood on, make it sweat.
Yeah.
But really, it's all up to you. Even when you see it, if you're following along with us at home or later when you check the playback, you don't have to go like super low, like we're lunging, but we've been training a lot
Yeah.
in our life. Nothing's wrong with right here. And if that's where you feel it, don't get discouraged, work through that.
Yeah.
Because we all start,
Progression. Very important.
we all start at a certain level with something. So, left foot forward, we're gonna go toe up, so we do the drop stance now, which is the second stance, lunging to the side, hand forward. Some people have a difficulty to reach the front foot. You can turn up the foot to start if you like. But for today, we got some pros here.
I don't know about that, but
So we're gonna reach for the foot. So I'm gonna show this to you sideways real fast. And when you lunge, the chest goes forward.
forward.
Yeah, the calf tries to go flat to the ground.
And the back weight is going on the heel or the toe?
The good question is going on the heel,
The
and
heel,
then you
yeah.
slightly
And then
lean
push
into
it
the
forward.
leg.
Okay.
Yeah, so that the hip goes down inside the line of your foot. Sometimes when we stack it up, all on one foot,
Yeah.
on the back leg. This is great for building the muscles of the quad, lifting up, dropping. But what we're actually going for is to open the hip,
Yeah.
open the inside of the leg. So we're leaning forward, away from the back leg.
So like this position would be good for a starter, yeah?
Absolutely, nothing's
Stay
wrong with
high, or would you say go low and then reach for the
that.
leg?
Let's go right there. Let's go to higher height,
High.
leaning the chest forward so my shoulder goes to the knee. Okay, so we're not gonna go too low. Now we're alternating sides. The trick is don't stand up.
Stay low.
Yeah, stay low.
Stay low.
So let's do 10. 3, turn the head. 4, 5, what's up? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, switch side. Now from here, if you can, sink low. Nothing wrong with using your hands, but you can sink lower. And then hands on the foot. Okay? Now from here, we're gonna do a little challenge. Foot go up, push into the forward stance, so the second stance. There.
Ah.
Yeah. Now from there, don't stand up. Stay low, go back. Yeah. So I stay low, my head, see, and then go forward. Yes, sir. And pull. Boom. So this is exaggerated for the motion of this.
Yeah.
Leaning and sinking. So yeah. It's training how my body chooses to retreat and move forward. Oftentimes, if we're here, our hands are up, I will retreat, but I'll do it with my arm. If it's with a guy like you, that's not gonna work because you're a strong dude. If I use my arm against his arm, it's not gonna work. So instead, use your body weight, leaning.
Okay, so pulling from there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just disregarding the person, you hook on, you pull, and you push. So let's try. So we're just gonna mimic that motion. Grab, a little bit like pull, and push, boom, with the shoulder. Pull, boom, push, boom, pull, push, pull, push. All day. 2 more. Boom, 1 more. Boom, relax. How'd that feel?
That was cool.
Actually really like mobile, right?
Yeah. Are we good there?
Yeah, can we sort this out, son?
All right, we'll take a little
Technical.
break.
Technical break.
Get that in and that in.
Alright. I get stuff. It was fun, huh? You guys see that? Alright. It's not this thing. Alright guys, I feel like you're on the roller coaster.
All good. So one of the questions I had earlier on my side from one of the martial arts fans is how to improve the stances. So like you saw, we took our time, we got our muscles duly tired,
Yeah.
then the legs start to sink on their own. After they sink on their own, those are usually the primary muscles associated with the stance. Like your quads, like your glutes, all those muscles will hold you up. Once they get tired out, you're gonna start utilizing all the little connective muscles, which are often thought as secondary to build up the legs and build up those stances. So we keep moving forward.
I like that last one. I probably missed it because my battery died in the phone.
Oh yeah?
Live, so we had to put a battery pack on, so.
All good, so let's do 5 more on the other side.
5 more on the other side.
So we did 3 stances. We were in a horse, we did a forward, and we did the drop. So the drop was lunging back, hands towards the floor, try to find that range of motion. Now from here, you're gonna pull forward. There's 2 ways. One with the foot up, which is a little easier on the leg, and then 2 is to squeeze. So you pull with the front leg.
Pull down, yeah?
Yeah. This foot hooks, pull, and then push forward. Now we're gonna do that, imagine that you're retreating and then pushing back. So you kind of grab 1, lunge, 2. When you do that, imagine like Captain America or something, but seriously, you're bumping, boom, with your shoulders. Same thing as if I'm on a person leaning here, you want to lean with your guard up. So 1, pull, 2, guard. Yep, 3, 4, boom. 5, now to try to identify the back hip turns, right? Yes, sir. And go, turn, last one, go, and turn.
It's so weird to do the other side. Like I feel like this side is my side, but
Everyone has a primary.
Yeah.
But which is funny, when I did sport martial art, usually in boxing and kickboxing, you want to focus on one side.
One side, yeah.
Which is the orthodox and the southpaw. But traditional martial art, they say you need to do both.
Both sides, yeah.
So sometimes it takes double the time, but
It's worth it.
it should make you double the power,
Fight.
double the fight time, double the fight. Watch out! We're gonna do one more blasting, and then we'll take it easy and do some just punches and moves.
Alright.
Legs, seriously, when we train legs, we can do 1.5 hours, 2 hours just on the legs, which is
Like these movements we just did, yeah?
yeah, different ones. We did 3,
Yeah.
but there's like 5 basic ones,
Yeah.
and then there's probably about 10 techniques that stack up on each of the 5.
Okay, well.
So like 50 movement, which is a lot. Plus you have your kicks, your punches, your rolls, your whatever you're training. If it's performance based, you're gonna change the aesthetic of it to be a little bit more dynamic with the eye work. If it's combat based, you'll fix your positional guards, your checks, for it to make sense. Because you ain't gonna be doing, let's say artistically, it's like this. But that's not gonna be doing much, but it does stretch and help elongate
Stretch.
the body for health. So one of my favorite exercises to do is like a Russian squat, a Russian kick. So we lift up from the belly and the glutes. When you lift, Don't bend forward. Use the top of the head, go straight up, right? So squat first like this, completely straight. Let's just hit that first, which is kind of silly. But it's so different than standard squat.
Yeah.
You want to go straight down. Yeah. So find the tailbone alignment through the column of the spine. Straight down.
Oh, that's hard for me.
That's fine. Everyone's gonna have a little. Don't go so low.
You can go on the toes, yeah?
Yeah, toes, right there.
Okay, there we go.
So you feel like that empty spot?
Yeah.
That's what you want to use. Maybe it's here, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And straight, boom.
If I go on the toes, yeah, I think my flexibility.
Yeah. Some people, yeah, definitely if you go too flat, it stops.
Mhm.
So nothing wrong with the toes. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So when you lift, again, glutes. You don't want to drop it back too much, which is really good to strengthen the back, but we want to just find that driving power straight up through the hams and the glute. Now when we lift, we're gonna do a little kick. So check that out. We're over here.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's some height. Now we're gonna do it smaller. So now faster action on the leg. So instead of jumping up very high, we're gonna focus low. And this one we're gonna go flat and get that flexibility. Let's hit 5. Go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Woo!
It's fun. It's kind of
That's a
fun.
Russian squat. So you guys can hit that. Start with 5.
Yeah.
It feels good.
That's cool.
2 to 4 sets of 5. Build it up. Do 10 4 sets.
Yeah.
All right. I want to do some stuff with this for pistol squat, but
Okay.
more for beginners who
Yeah.
want to warm up to that move, because a lot of people have trouble with that move,
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
So let's get out the parallel bars. Talk about pistol squat.
You putting your shoes back on or keep
Yeah, let's put the shoes on.
my feet freezing?
Yeah. Cold day in Vegas,
Yeah.
which isn't usual, but actually we had snow
Yeah.
2 or 3 days ago.
Yeah, it was. I come back from California, it was snowing. I was like, what's going on? Been there for 2 days.
Maybe we'll be the new Colorado, you know?
It's funny actually, the morning off, my dad posted, you know, like on Facebook, it's like 3 years ago, you shared this memory. 3 years ago that day, he took a photo outside his apartment, snow,
In Vegas.
in Vegas on the same day,
Some kind
3 years before.
Some kind of weather conspiracy
Yeah.
going on here.
What is going on?
What's going on today? Vegas is snowing. So this may seem a little simple. So as we know,
Been back
the
up.
pistol squat. It's a pretty
Yeah.
fundamental technique. You hold the leg, don't hold the leg, you squat all the way down, stand up. A lot of times this can be solved, like difficulty can be solved by a chair or getting some of these parallel bars. So investing them in the home garage, I know you do a lot of workout with it.
I think they're great, especially these big ones, because you can do what the small ones do,
And the
but also
dips
you
and
can
all
do the
that.
back stuff. So you can lie underneath and do the back stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's great. You can do a lot of stuff with these.
Definitely. So we're just going to introduce one leg technique that you can do.
Mhm.
Again, there's tons that we can work on. So we do a pistol squat, legs straight up. First, we're going to start by doing what we call empty stance, which is like a cat. Martial arts, it's kind of funny, but you shift all the way to your back leg. You drop your front foot down with just a toe, and you try to keep your back straight here and lift. So I drop my forearms down so that my arms aren't
Yeah.
holding too much. Just try to be settled down, relax, and then stand up with minimum use of the leg. So let's start that first.
So
We hit about 5. Yeah, perfect.
higher or not?
That's fine to start. You squat down, turn the foot a little bit, 1, and lift. So if you can't get the full range, let's just show him stopping on the top, right there. Right here, you want to build up the quad, and then as he lifts, boom, through the glute and the back. Feel it through the kidneys all the way up. Which is funny, but you want to feel that power engage.
And then forearms for stability as well.
Yeah,
For
just
safety,
drop it
like
down. So let's do one more. Boom, and we'll switch legs. As you feel comfortable, then go lower to the full squat like a traditional pistol, all the way down, all the way up. Beautiful. I know Wayneski hits these all day, so no problem. Let me jump in there too. Let's hit.
Bottom foot, is that straight? Or do you have a preference on how you turn it in?
Yeah, well, in general, right?
Yeah.
Normal workout, we generally want to be pretty straight
Yeah.
for the alignment. But for us, a little bit unorthodox is we turn the foot out 40
Outside.
degrees,
Okay.
and we keep this foot hooked about 40 degrees.
Okay.
So why is that? Because we have a lot of weird.
Stance.
Yeah. If I'm hooking you, I lean, boom,
Okay.
shift the weight. Everything that we do, even when I shift the weight, is like I pull with that leg of the squat.
Okay, so powerful.
But you want to use the muscle in a strategic way.
Yeah.
Everything's for a
Always
strategy.
for a reason, yeah?
Yeah, so first, if our reason is health, and just alignment stability.
Yeah.
Let's go straight, let's be
Get
clean.
bad knees,
40
yes.
degrees. Basically what it is, instead of a pistol squat this way, it's a
okay,
pistol
so-
squat this way.
Yeah.
You see? So it's a similar action. And actually you could train it that way too.
It's a lot better to be turned out as well than turned in. So if you're squatting
Definitely.
in, never ever
Never
knee
squat
in,
against the
really.
knee. That's a big no-no.
Yeah,
You wear down your cartilage over time, cause a lot of injury.
yeah. So keep that foot
Yep.
out or straight.
So if you do turn the foot 40 degrees, knee goes straight over like you're doing a front squat, but the foot goes out to the side and stands up.
Complementary on performance.
Complementary in performance.
Yeah.
Oh, like it's
someone
looking okay?
says, I did this with kettlebells earlier.
Awesome. Kettlebells is a great way to build it up. When you drop the kettlebell, have the stability to lift, boom, and then try exploding up at the top. So it gives you a little bit more dynamic power. Strength is one thing, but then power release is different. Just as you do really well with the weight, you lift for strength, then you lift for power.
Yeah.
Especially in the acro sport, right? You have a lot
For
of
sure, yeah. So we'll
necessity to push it
push
through,
it
right?
through the legs then and shoulders. Yeah, this like workout is we're going through technique for like a martial arts. That's why I'm asking these questions. You know, like Philip just said, for health, keep the legs straight. But for his technique, he has to turn it out 45 degrees for the reason of hooking and movement of the feet when fighting. So
Yeah.
it's specific to what he does. But you know, we're just showing you the different examples. Yeah.
So we'll talk about something like that because one of the main questions I get asked is, why do you guys train squatting like this? Why not like that?
Yeah.
Right? Dancer and a lot of other arts open the leg. So we'll explain real fast. So when we're working a technique, like let's say Mr. Wayne, stand right here, and we get into a little bit of a fighting stance. So if I'm here and my knees are completely open, all I need to do is one kick, and my knee is gonna pop. It's gonna have an issue. It's gonna get busted up. Boom! Ah, I'm done. So I want to actually hook the leg forward. So when he kicks, if I cannot block, I lean my leg down to check.
Okay, so
So I shift my
pushing
weight.
against it.
Yeah. So I'm
You
using
see?
that hip. Boom. You kick. Boom. Check.
Okay.
Boom. Same thing here. If he kicks on this leg, I roll, or the back of the leg. If
Okay,
I'm here, boom. See that?
Yeah.
Instant career
Stability.
done. You know.
So it's
Injury.
turn-
So I
turn
turn.
it in so
Yeah.
you
I'm
can
already
block.
here bent, right? Then when he kicks, I ride that block down. If I can catch the foot, I catch and counter, or I lift my leg to check. So actually, let's do some martial arts strategy stuff.
Let's do it. Are we good on?
Stu says 2 Jedis.
2 Jedi Knights working out in the garage. Make sure to tune in for the next episode.
Yeah. Are we on the camera? Good, yeah. All right.
Alright, so we're standing here left foot forward. Generally speaking, 40 degrees. Why? Because we don't want to put our line of power straight towards our opponent. It's easy for them to move us offside. We cut our foot to the corner so that we have a bracing angle with the leg. So when I'm here, all we have to do first is practicing lifting. Let's do a knee block. So we shift our weight back, lift up the leg, forearm connect, check, right hand go forward and back. So here, shift the weight, shoulder go back, push the hand forward and down. Can I check it out? Let's see. 1,
So shift, block.
more or less, yep. Let's do it again. And 2, and back. Good. 3, boom, and 4. When you lift, have the bottom of your foot flex slightly. That's to stop any kick that might come in the way. Yeah, I check here. Also, you can hook. That's depending on what's my strategy. If I'm actually grappling, I hook. If the person's further, I check. Now when you lift, roll the front hand away. When you land, we're to shift the weight forward and then throw the weight forward. So just watch me. 1, land, shift.
Okay.
1. Right there.
Okay.
Just slight. Ready to go? 1,
So up.
2. Perfect. Very slight. 3. So just imagine touching and then bringing your shoulder and your elbow to the
Back
knee.
Okay.
That's where I line. Basically, the martial art works in 6 coordinations. Shoulder with the hip, elbow with the knee, wrist with the ankle. So if my shoulder moves forward and my hip is left back, I'm out balance,
Yeah.
right? So when I shift my shoulder, boom, it's in alignment with my hip. So I punch here. If I'm punching here, I'm overextending. Doesn't mean it's not gonna hurt them, but it just makes me vulnerable.
Vulnerable, yeah.
So if I'm here, I'm hit square. When I do, let's say, a hook, my hook stops when my knee aligns. If I'm going, again, over here, I got a hurt shoulder. I'm going over here, I have no backup power with my body, right?
Okay.
So you want everything, boom, that's my line, connecting, connecting. And look at where the wrist is. The wrist is where my ankle is on the back leg. So let's roll that block and
Yeah.
do some punches. So here, lift the knee, boom, and land. 2, and land. So find that connection, heel to toe, shift, and go, boom, and down. Let's do the other side. So when you lift, now push with the lead hand, block out with the side, and drop the hand. 2.
Excellent teaching video.
Thank you, sir. When you're lifting, the backhand, brush it by the temple right here along the top of the mid of your ear. That's to defend the head as you move forward. You never want to get used to moving your face forward without a defensive action to cover your face. So if I'm here, my hands guard. I shift, boom, I comb it back. Yes, sir. Go. Boom, comb it back. And again, boom, comb it back. Now we do a little check. Watch this. Front foot, boom, straight, and then just stomp it down and push. So just like a little kick, down. 3, boom, 4, boom, 5. Now I'm going to show you how those moves will work. So generally speaking, put some ankle weights on, do a little cardio way,
There you go.
throw the body, you know what I'm saying? Add some jumps too, do some burpees, stand up, boom, boom. When I was a kid, we had to practice hopping on the front line and back line for about 2-3 minute rounds, and then we do side to side for 2-3 minute rounds.
Side.
Yep. So the side block, right to right, left to left. Check.
So this is great. What's the style?
Right now we're doing a little bit of basics of kickboxing, specifically a little bit Muay Thai style, but we can break it down, do some kung fu, karate, whatever. I grew up doing a lot of different arts.
Every art. This guy's.
We start with some kickboxing
Real
because it's
deal.
the most, I say, generic and widely practiced sport form.
And again, we're looking at like, I mean, I've never done this stuff before ever. Basics and fitness and just doing something different, you know. That's what the main is. We're not. I mean, Philip's knowledge is, you know, way more advanced than this, and he can teach you specifics. But right now, we're just looking at it from a fitness perspective, learning basic movements, and the reason why, like, we do squats like this, or we move the body, and you can, from his knowledge, you just tell, like, you know, the position of the body. Like, you don't know that stuff. Well, I didn't know that stuff, you know, and then put it in a fighting scenario. So
Yeah.
yeah, again, it's just basically general fitness, but you know, in his style, which is teaching me. I don't know anything.
Well, you're doing great though.
I punched the bag a couple times thinking I'm Rocky, but that's about it.
Well, Rocky is a good start. Rocky is the best start. I watched it when I was a kid. Everyone watched Rocky. When you guys are training at home, the most important thing and the point of, I think, the podcast, as I understood, was let's get a variety, right?
Yeah, variety and like his path and how he got here. Questions for him specifically. If you guys want to learn more technique stuff, hit him up. Rowan's leaving. Come and give me a kiss, please.
Hi.
It's a great insight to the fitness versatility of martial arts.
Love you, buddy.
Oh, there's the young star himself, young Rowan.
Say hi, Philip.
Rowan, long time no see. High five, buddy. High five.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
All right. So generally, when you're exercising, you have a lot of choices. You got everything from Zumba, yoga, martial art, CrossFit. It depends on what you want to do and what you like doing. If you find that this is interesting, then try to go find a group that will help motivate you and give you the right guidance. Because most important is not what you're doing, it's how you're feeling when you're doing it.
Yeah.
If you're passionate, you're going to improve and you're going to keep moving forward. If you don't have passion, it's going to be labor.
That's it. That's my whole thing is about fitness. People are like, oh, you know, how do you have the motivation? It's I keep it fun. And I've always said that with the kid, like doing something new.
Yep.
Like this is what I'm trying to show you. There's different styles, there's different things you can do to keep fun, keep fit. I've done flexibility, which I haven't done in a long time. I feel way better. This morning I woke up, I did legs yesterday, and I'm like sore, but now I feel great. And I've got 2 shows tonight.
Woo, 2 shows tonight. So that way we'll keep it easy.
No, let's go. Let's do some
You
more.
got something you want to ask or talk about?
No, let's talk about bag, because I'm sure there's a million people out there that have a bag in the garage.
Sure.
Let's talk about
What to do with the bag.
fitness ways of using the bag, hitting it properly, thinking about what you just said about your balance and position and not overreaching, you know, because I suppose most people do have one thing in the garage. And
Let's talk about the bag, which every young feral male will have in the garage.
Yeah.
Can you
Just
just
have that.
tell them about your kid exercises, Wayne?
Kid
No.
exercises?
Kid.
Okay.
Child.
We'll do a different one. This is
I think we should do a workout day and we'll bring the kids together.
Yeah. Philip's little one did yesterday back handspring, same age as Ron. I saw that, it was amazing.
Thank you. He built it up and he's super happy.
Yeah, he does a lot of training with his
Which I think
Nelson 5-year-old, and it's like, guy's gonna be next Bruce Lee. I
maybe
guess.
something. Yeah. He's
So-
doing, I mean, he's got to keep it up though. That's
Yeah.
the key. Like Wayne said, don't over motivate as far as your own motivation. You have to see that they have motivation too.
To do it, yeah.
And some days they're not going to train.
Yeah.
And it's not a good idea to force them out because generally it's not good for anybody.
No, for sure.
Everyone will be
Again,
disappointed.
Like fitness stuff with the kid and stuff, yeah, we'll go over that different. Now we're focused on PhIlip and martial art technique. So
So we're talking about boxing with the bag, or in general, martial art strategy with the bag. Most of us, we hit and we get the range of motion establishing like bam, bam, let's say just the jab cross. Some components of the jab and the cross that most people overlook is when you jab, there's different types. There's like a quick jab for maintaining distance, is striking with the impact, but the impact only going through the bones, like the surface area, which means when I hit, I move away slightly. You see this? So I'm opening my shoulder as I hit, okay? Then there's stiff jab, which is leaning in. I hit and I lean with my knee to try to take the impact back. Boom. So you see the difference in the bag. The way it sways on the stiff jab is it goes through, and on the stopping jab, it's a little more tight, like just comes in. Also then when you break it distance, kicking distance by the way, is where you cannot punch. Punching distance is right where you can reach, but you cannot kick. Means if I'm here and I'm trying to punch over there, that's considered a bad form, bad technique. So I'm going back, and then this is 2. 3 would be elbows and knees. 4 would be using my shoulder to bump. So that's grappling range.
4 different positions.
4 different positions.
Didn't know this.
So you got long range, so I can practice, if I'm a boxing fan, I could practice moving from the kicking range into my jab, boom. So let's say we warm it up, we want to make an actual training. Jab, stiff jab 10 times, leaning the knee, 2. When the bag sways back, you hit it to stop it as it comes in. So we're going to work that. Let's just do 5, because we don't want to bore people with 10 jabs. But go ahead and step in
So
there.
kicking distance is here.
Yeah, where you can just barely reach them, that's your
Kicking
spot.
distance, and then I'm going to come forward.
Yes.
Jab.
Yes. Now when you do that, keep your right hand guarded by your chin,
Mhm.
not your chin, your jawline, your cheekbone and jawline.
Knockout.
Basically, yeah, the
The
hinge.
knockout bit.
Because if your mouth is open, if you get struck, the hinge of your jaw can dislocate. So you keep your hand by that jaw
Okay,
to
so
protect your
kick.
face.
Yeah.
Boom. Perfect. So let's not do any kick
Okay.
for now.
Just a,
You strike and then twist. Perfect. And back. That's it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice technique. So when you're setting it up, so that again is causing damage and trying to push a person back slightly and set it up for a cross. If you practice your cross on that type of jab, you will cross as the bag is back. Does that make sense? I drive them back and then I hit them back. All right, let's try that. So nice and easy. We don't have gloves on, nothing. Just boom, boom. Yes, sir. Yep. 1, 2. Now when you lean, boom. Get the speed from the backhand by pulling the front hand towards you.
okay, so
1, 2. That's it, sir. And 3, 4. Little distance though. Little distance. Back up more. Back up more.
yeah.
More. More.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
okay.
Go.
So-
Boom, boom. Perfect. Last one. And boom, boom. Nice. Good. So that's a little just strategy because we can all walk up and just boom, boom, and our hands are all over the place. But we want to practice sometimes a little bit of a mental work, a little strategy. So now that's the distance chasing. Then we have stopping. So we stop 1 and then 2. Now I'm waiting for a reaction. I hit the person, they react, and then I stop again with the cross. Means that instead of on the back swing, I hit on the front swing. So we time it that. So now I'm going to lean with the knee, boom, and then boom, a little delay. And,
distance.
yep,
So
1, 2, there you go. Wait for the swing back. So hit it once,
okay, so here.
1, 2, there you go. So you delay that, you hit, boom, and then boom. So now you're holding the punch.
Right here.
Yes, sir.
Distance. Step in.
1, 2, there you go, there you go. And let's do it again. Ready to go, 1,
So
boom, and then boom. That was it. You see how it came back? Let's do it one more time. Go 1, boom, 2. Nice, beautiful. Last one, ready, action. Boom, boom. Good, brilliant.
it's good because you're using your brain. So when you use your brain, you're working like everything. It's like you start sweating. You know, it's good stuff.
So let's make it a little more active now. So we do it facing the camera. So we're just taking the most fundamental movement in boxing, kickboxing, which is the jab and the cross. So when you lean, 1. When you cross now, you're going to retract this hand to cover the ribs and the face. So watch how I do that. Boom. It closes. So I open and I close. Let's do that together. Bah, bah. Exactly. bop, bop. Your shoulder goes forward by the back shoulder moving away. When the back shoulder moves away, it naturally brings the front forward, the left shoulder forward. Because if I'm punching here, I'm using all my shoulder muscle. Instead, align the bone by using the waist and then strike. That makes it faster and non-telegraphed. Yes, sir. So we hit, boom. Now watch how I pull back. I don't pull back with my arm. I pull back first with my hip. Yep. There's a saying, you strike out at 100, you come back at 150. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, boom. 5, 6, 7, 8. So you see how his Wayne's shoulder is naturally coming forward? Now it's great setup for the cross. So I strike, and as this hand covers, I hit. Immediately alternating, bomb, bomb. And yes, sir. Go 1, 2, and 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Brilliant. Now when you strike, a lot of times I notice when I'm watching I get Instagram clips sometimes, people are like, what do you think of this? Or I just catch it on the feed. When you strike, try to keep the elbow anchored under your shoulder. Don't lift it up too much with the shoulder. What that does is two things. One, it exposes your ribs very early for a body shot. Also, it's throwing the alignment of my arm off so that if I hit something that was moving into this, it can damage my shoulder. So you want to have the alignment to be here. You see that? Which would be similar to lifting, right?
Yeah.
You're not going to try to overcompensate.
Yeah, like here when I'm doing stuff, I don't lift my elbows out. I'm always squeezing in.
Right.
Here, so the
I
power
noticed
comes
that.
through the body.
No, that's the same. So the elbows are in, yeah?
Elbows always in when you're holding somebody in. I mean, I suppose even when you do Olympic lifting, you don't see the guys doing it here. They're hitting here, so that
That's
they're
where it's
solid from the legs.
Absolutely.
2 minutes remaining.
2 minutes, okay.
Let's finish that out. So
Finish out.
real fast, when you're covering up, boom, strike it back, and hit. 1, 2. Yes, sir. So if you hit in 1, just to give you a strategy idea, he hits 1. If this was blocking, I'm leaning forward, and he crosses right there. Yes.
Okay,
so maybe I slip.
Let's go sideways.
Yes, sir. He jabs.
So I'm here.
I slip,
Okay.
and then I'm leaning, boom. I get hit.
Okay.
So go, boom, boom. Go ahead. 1, 2. Yes, sir. And reach. 1, 2. Boom, boom. And 1, 2. Keep your eyes on the target. Last one. Boom, boom. Last one. Ha, ha. Brilliant. All right, buddy. Good stuff.
All right, guys. That was our session today. I think an hour.
Yeah.
We'll do this again. We'll probably advance because I learned a lot. It was amazing.
Do some kicking skills.
We'll do some
things.
stuff.
Yeah.
Make it more, maybe more stuff on the bag and stuff for you guys to do at home. Final minute. Any questions for Philip? Go check his Instagram out. He's amazing. He does all martial arts. 7 times national champion. 3rd generation. Again, he's trained his whole life in this. He's performed with Tina Turner, Cirque du Soleil, loads of other stuff. Did you train in China?
Yes,
Speak
sir.
Chinese?
Speaking Mandarin,
Mandarin,
so
sorry.
我会说中文。
yeah.
我是7岁的时候，我的爸爸让我去中国学习。When I was 17, my father sent me to China to do more advanced training in martial arts.
So yeah.
So I trained in
China
a boot camp style, 6 to 8 hours a day
Wow.
in the mountains. It was
Alright,
really
guys.
fun.
Messages. Follow Philip. Thanks for watching. Awesome job. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you very much. We'll see you next time.
Sweet.